A change for this year's summer celebration has some small businesses owners pivoting, but they say no matter what or where, they're making the most of a big opportunity. So here's what happened. Vendors got a message just weeks ago they wouldn't be able to sell inside Indiana Convention Center. That's because some of the licenses didn't match the requirements for food and beverage sales. Then came that pivoting, shifting gears with the help of IBE's president. They refunded those vendors and worked with them to create an outdoor market.
We just won't get the same exposure anywhere else. You know, there are other smaller farmers markets and things of that nature, but this is so much bigger and for the community.
As a small business owner, we sacrifice for success. We all have other jobs or responsibilities, school, college, full-time jobs, kids, and families. So being out here, it's just part of our legacy.
Organizers aren't sure if the outdoor market will be back next year, and that's because the streets will be back open after construction. But they say the convention center and the caterer have committed to making sure those licenses and permits are passed well before the show starts. Tonight, federal prosecutors are working to seize the Florida home of a prominent Indianapolis-based developer. They say Andy Card bought the home with millions in city funds intended for a project in Mishawaka. According to court documents, Card's company is responsible for building the Mishawaka Fieldhouse. Investigators say back in 2023, the company filed for disbursement claims. They say that Card claimed that the money was for legitimate construction expenses, but instead, court documents say Card used more than $2 million of that funding on the property in Florida. Federal prosecutors are now looking to seize the Marco Island home. 13 News did not find any criminal charges filed against Card either federally or here in Indiana. We reached out to Card via email late tonight, and when we hear back, we'll share his response. Tonight, a person is dead after a shooting in Lawrence. This was the scene around 4 o'clock this afternoon along Traditions Drive. That's near 52nd and Midhofer. Police tell us the suspect stayed at the scene and officers took the person into custody. We're working to learn the identity of the person shot and what may have led to the gunfire. Anyone with information that could help investigators is urged to call Crime Stoppers. You don't have to give your name. Resolution tonight to a car theft in Indianapolis that was about so much more than a car. Elle Anderson says her son Joshua's ashes were inside of it. Now they're back where they belong. But this all started back in May. Anderson's Kia was locked, but it didn't stop someone from getting inside and driving away, taking Joshua's ashes with them. She spoke with our Ashton Hackman through American Sign Language. You'll hear his voice interpreting.
They go everywhere with me. I was stunned. In that moment, I knew I had lost my son's ashes.
That all leads to Wednesday. Police say they found 22-year-old Ryak Dang with a stolen Kia at a gas station. He reportedly hit a trooper's cruiser trying to get away. According to court documents, Dang told police he wouldn't have taken the car if he had known there were ashes inside.
While he stole my car, he was out enjoying himself. I was upset because that was my only transportation, especially as a full-time college student and parent of 2.
Anderson tells us she's grateful to have her son back. Dang is charged with felony auto theft and resisting law enforcement. He's due in court Tuesday. Here's a quick look at the other stories making headlines right now. A man is charged in a deadly hit and run in downtown Indianapolis. 40-year-old Caprice Glass is facing a count of leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death or catastrophic injury. Police say Glass hit Brianna Evans Saturday morning. She was riding an e-scooter at the time near Maryland and Pennsylvania streets. Documents say the car ran a red light before hitting Evans. Beech Grove City School leaders just confirmed someone stole the catalytic converters from its fleet of school buses. They say they're working on a transportation plan for the start of the school, which is July 29th. This also happened back in May. After that, the district ordered security system upgrades, but they are still waiting to get those installed. A popular downtown food truck is being told it can no longer serve its food near the State House. That's because of the slogan you can see on the side of the Smash Daddy's Burger Fries truck. Someone from the state reached out saying they'd gotten multiple complaints. That led them to cancel 2 upcoming food truck sessions. The truck's owner told the Capitol Chronicle they've been a regular there for 2 years. He says he feels like he wasn't given the chance to appeal or find a different solution. Garth Brooks is expanding his upcoming stop in Indy. He's adding a third and fourth show at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Tickets for the Blame It All on My Roots tour went on sale this morning. The concerts are August 20th through the 23rd. Remember, you can find all of the latest local stories streaming anytime. Just scan the QR code on your screen.